Hi, I'm Kay. I'm a weight loss coach and personal trainer, and today I'm going to give you my top 5 tips on what to do to recover from a binge. As a former binge eater, I know exactly what it's like to feel totally out of control when it comes to food. And you know that you're not hungry, sometimes you're full, sometimes you're even in pain because you're actually so full, and for some reason you just can't stop eating. So I know what it's like. There are some things that you can do to minimise the chance of it happening again. So here are my top 5 tips. Tip number 1, do not beat yourself up. Every time I binged, I would always beat myself up for hours and days afterwards, and this is really not a good thing to do. Beating yourself up basically just causes stress within your body, and stress produces a hormone called cortisol, which basically makes you crave sugar. So if you are prone to binge eating, then this hormone is really not something that you want in your system because you have put it there. So you beating yourself up is just causing your own stress, which is just going to cause you to crave more sugar. So just don't beat yourself up. It's happened, it's done, there's nothing you can do about it, just stop thinking about it. Tip number 2 is don't starve yourself. I know what you're thinking, I've eaten so much that I've got to compensate by starving myself for days afterwards. Trust me, this does not work. Your body's number 1 priority is to keep you alive. So if it thinks that you're starving because you're not eating very much, then of course it is going to make you crave food. And again, this is going to lead you into another binge. So eat healthy food, but just make sure that you're eating enough of it, so that your body doesn't think that you're starving and makes you crave more food. And tip number 3 is to do some exercise, but don't overdo it. As with tip number 2, some of you might be thinking, I've got to compensate for all the food that I've eaten by doing hours and hours of exercise. And this really isn't something that you should be doing. Yes, go and get some exercise, do a short HIIT class, go for a short run. Don't do anything that lasts over an hour. The reason for this is number 1, exercise is stressful, so again it's going to cause more cortisol in your body, which is then going to make you crave more sugar. And number 2, if you do too much exercise and deplete too much energy out of your body, then again your body is going to think that you're starving and you're dying, and it's going to start craving more food. So do some exercise, but just don't overdo it. Tip number 4 is to make sure that you stay hydrated. So make sure that you're drinking 2 litres of water or herbal teas or fruit teas after your binge. A lot of the times our body will mistake the signal for thirst as hunger, which is just going to make you want to eat more food, which I know you don't want to do. Also, all the extra water will help to clear out all the toxins in your body from the binge that you've had. So just make sure that you do stay hydrated. And tip number 5 is to make sure that you go and do something to relax and have fun. Now I know a lot of you are going to be thinking, but I need to punish myself because I've just eaten all this food. And trust me, this is not the way to go. As I've already said, the more stressed that you are, the more cortisol will build up in your body, and the more that you're going to crave sugar. So try and relax as much as you can. Even if it's just 5 minutes to go and sit down somewhere quiet and breathe deeply. Or do some yoga or go for a nice gentle walk. Just do something that is going to relax you. But also have fun too. So watch a comedy or something like that which is going to relax you and you're going to enjoy it too. Trust me, the better that you feel about yourself, the less likely you are to binge again. Getting over binge eating is not easy. I'm not saying that if you do these tips once, you're going to be recovered. But the more that you do these things after you binge, you're going to find that the binges become less and less frequent. So just give it a go, because I'm guessing that if you're watching this video, what you're doing now isn't working. You need to do something different. So I hope that you found these tips useful. Please let me know in the comments below what you thought. So I post 2 videos every single week showing you how you can live a healthy life that's sustainable for the rest of your life. So if you like me, then please subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye!